Bonjour mes amis, c'est bon matin, l'après-midi, le soir. Could be morning, could be a good afternoon, it could be night. You can make this anytime. What you gonna make? You know, we gotta have something sweet every now and then. Us Cajuns, we are famous for the pralines. So I want to show you how to do pralines. There's some variations you can do. One thing you can do, I'm going to show you right here, this book. All right, Caroline Boudreaux's Cajun Comfort Food. It's in there. I followed this pretty close. You know, as Cajuns, we don't like to follow the rules. I do a little extra sometimes. You follow it exactly like that, it's perfect. But we like to have something like that. That's good taste. We're known for this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through this right now. This is what you got to done, went and got yourself to make. All right. Of course, you got to have pecans. That's 2 cups of pecans right there. Halves, real pretty. 2 cups of the brown sugar. 1 cup of the white sugar. I got a little less than a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I would even go a little less. Don't put too much. In fact, I may sprinkle less when I see what it's looking like. In here, it's clear, but it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 stick of butter, 3/4 a cup. This is of heavy cream, heavy whipping cream. You can use evaporated milk. You can use half and half, make it a little light, but it's a little harder to make it work. And this, I recommend you get. This is a food thermometer, all right? The thermometer for this, all right? It's important you get the right degree, all right? You got to get that sugar melted down and at 235 degrees. You get it too hot, it burns. Not enough, it won't hold. This is the only way I know. I've tried touching it, making those little balls, dropping it in the water. It never works for me. Works every time when I've used the thermometer. So I recommend you get one. They're not very expensive at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back. We're going to start right here cooking this down. It's easy. All right. By the way, I know some of you might ask, how am I going to get hold of that book? Go to cousinboudreaux.com. You've heard me tell some of the Boudreaux Thibodeau jokes. They're all from Cousin Boudreaux, with permission from Cousin Boudreaux. But cousinboudreaux.com, there's all kind of recipes. And you can get books with the stories that I have, that I've told you some of them. I've told you other stories too, Uncle Noon and some others. But that's something you can check out on your own. By the way, hit that subscribe button. We need you to subscribe if you haven't done that. All right. Now, let's get going. All right. We're going to turn on the fire. This is so very easy. You're just going to put it all in. I'm going to put the sugar. All right, both of the sugars. You need the white and the brown. Don't do just one or the other. All right. Now, this is the hard part. I got to put this without spilling. 3/4 a cup. And I said this is the heavy whipping cream. Okay. You can use evaporated milk. It works really, really well. Wooden spoon always. I'm going to turn the handle so I can hold it. All right. Start stirring it. The vanilla. Okay. All right. The salt. All right. I only put about half of that. I just want almost all. It's less than a quarter of a teaspoon. All right, don't put too much. You don't want a salty one, but it will bring out the flavor. Don't have the heat too high. Okay, it will start to stick and burn. Okay, and the butter. Don't forget the butter. All right. What I'm going to do now, what we want to do is get this thing up to 235 degrees. Takes a little bit of time. Don't get too impatient. Get all, oh, this is going to be creamy. It's going to be good. Okay? All I'm going to do is keep stirring and stirring. Okay? All right. Yeah, right, that's what we're going to do. Watch the fire. I'll put it up a little bit. Okay. And it hadn't been very long. All right. Let's see what it's going to say right now. All right. You've been watching me do this. Right now it's at about 171 degrees. We're going for 235. Okie doke. I keep stirring. We're getting there. You can see it. The butter stick is still there, but it's melting away. This is going to be good. You're going to like that. The problem with praline, you sit and eat them all. Somebody asked, well, how long can you keep praline? I said, not very long. I said, you're going to eat them right now, right away. All right, let's take the temperature. All right. It's kind of bubbling up. That's good. 208, 213, 215. 18. We're at 230, 233. Look at that bubble there. Look at that bubble in there. It takes a lot to get it just to that last temperature. We're at 233 and a half. Almost 234, 235. That's what I want right there. I don't want it any hotter, but that's good. I'm just going to stir this like this a little minute more. I don't need to keep it in. Okay. All right, look at that. Okay. See? It's got a nice bubble going. I want to pour my pecans. Okay. Stir that all up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just get it so it's all over everything. Yeah. All right, now. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to put a tray up here with some parchment paper. We're going to put it on there. You're going to see how to do that. All right? Okay, we're set here. See, it's nice. It's still very liquidy. That's what we want. Now, you can do it from this spoon like this. All right? See what I'm going to do? Now, how much you want, how big you want them is up to you. Okay? All right. You can make them small, you can make them big.
I know this girl from the country.
How long you need to let this sit? Till it melt, till it's, as you would say, frozen. Which don't put it in the refrigerator. It just takes about 15 minutes. This will be all ready. I got a little bit left. I'm going to get me another sheet. You're going to see what they all look like. And we're going to come back. It won't be just right. Look at this. All done. Beautiful. That took about 10 minutes for it to get like this, solid. Okay. It's not warm at all. It's completely cool. All right. So I'm going to take this little piece, take a bite for you. We got to test it. I got to make sure it's good. Out of me. Now, but I want you to understand something. These nuts here, see these nuts? Those are pecans, not pecans. I got a can full of peas. That's pecans. I grew up in a little town called Groves, Texas. Right? Groves was known for the pecan groves. That's why they called it Groves. Pecan trees all over. So, we have pecans. A pecan is a can of those little green things. You got like petit foie, or you have the big ones. That's okay. That's peas. Pecan, you got to know how to talk that right now. So this is Pecan Praline by Uncle Randeaux. And shadow me, what do we say? Hein? Allons manger. La de la bon temps roulé et bonne chance, mes amis.